Actually, let me put a dip in first.
Too late.
All right.
Okay. Oh, there it is. High tech. Wow. I feel like I keep letting it go just a little bit longer each episode until finally we're just going to play this whole thing. It's a minute and a half long.
It probably just repeats itself like throughout the whole minute, I would assume.
I don't know. No, because the bars look like they change.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe next episode we just mail it in.
Just let it go?
Just, yeah.
All right.
So we're back. Last week, no episode. Fly fishing show. Fly fishing film fest. Which... a lot of familiar faces. A lot of the normal cast of characters in which we associates with.
Yep.
No new faces. Well, every face is a new face to me because I don't fucking remember shit. Other than Kyle, James, and...
we met that guy, now I can't think of his name, that was with Kyle. That British dude.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Don't remember him. Don't remember his name. Not a chance.
Tom. I think his name was Tom.
Could have been.
Nice guy.
And then what's his name that guides with James?
DJ.
DJ. No Uncle Jim.
No, he did buy a ticket, though.
He allegedly bought a ticket.
That sounds like something Jim would do. Like, as his way to donate. It was I mean, we left at halftime, like, after the raffles.
Yeah.
Did your dad stay any longer?
I think so. I don't know. He never told me about it. I haven't talked to him in like 3 days. Monday, we have parent-teacher conferences for both kids.
Like 2 days ago Monday?
Yeah. We pull in to this is just a great example of how communication in my family goes. We pull in, and we're driving separate cars because I have to go meet with Parks and Rec right after. So I pull in next to Leah. We're sitting there. I fucking recline my seat back. I've got like 35 minutes. I'm like, I'll just go take like a little nap. We had our windows open. We were kind of talking back and forth. And then her phone rings. It's my dad. So she starts talking to him. Then my mom calls her. And then she's trying to sit over there and figure out how to merge calls. I'm just fucking scrolling away, having a grand old time. And then, so she tries to call both of them back to merge calls. Then, fuck it, I give up. So then she talks to my mom. Then she calls my dad back. And she looks over and she's like, how's it going over there? I was like, quiet.
Great. No problems. I feel
things are good over here. I don't know.
How are things with you?
Yeah, I was like, how's that technology battle going? So yeah, that's how communications normally work.
Yep. And the fact that you both took separate vehicles. I learned that like when I first started hanging out with you. Your family takes separate vehicles everywhere.
Yeah.
Like you guys were always off somebody was doing something. So like we'd all meet somewhere and your mom would show up in her car, your dad would show up in his car, you would show up.
Yeah.
Like
big independent car type of person. But mostly because we're all over the place. And like now with soccer and shit and kids, oh God.
Yeah. Yeah, so my favorite film that I saw was probably the first one. With the Muskie.
The Mistakes.
With Blaine Chocolate. That one was pretty funny. And then the one with Fly High Eli there. I thought that was pretty cool with his kids.
Yeah. I don't know. It's tough for me for like that type of story to be like laid out.
Yeah.
when he is already where he's at as being someone that follows him and talks with him regularly.
Yeah.
Like, not trying to. I mean, he's really great about answering DMs, and we have talked a shit ton over the past, 3 years.
Except for the DM I sent him about coming on the podcast.
Wow.
Maybe you should say something.
We got to work on our booking agent, apparently.
Yeah.
But, I mean, in general, that whole story was already out there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I don't know how the fly fishing film, I mean, we saw the behind the scenes, a little bit from the Clyde video and everything of, how long the process actually is.
Yeah.
So I guess it is kind of hard to be, 18 months to almost 2 years out. And, you're still building a social media following and, your story's evolving.
Yeah.
Past what you sent in and submitted.
Well, one thing I realize is there's two different, we saw the fly fishing field tour. There's also the IFT, which is the International
Film Tour.
Tour, which are two different, two different things.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
They do bear a different name. But yeah, so I don't know. That was kind of the only I really enjoy their content. I like the positive messaging that they send with the kids fishing and exploring with their whole family. Yeah. But that video compared to what those kids are doing today, if you look on Instagram, is
yeah,
that video is 2 years old. And it was sort of I don't know. It wasn't a super up. Some of it was upbeat, but there was a lot of negativity feeling in that video.
I guess
of a struggle, I guess.
Other than those two, those are really the only two that I remember.
Yeah, I do. There was one that was very unremarkable that I just remember watching, and then it finally ended, and I was like, could have shot that on an iPhone on my boat and done better. I'm like, okay.
But
it was cool.
Other than that, it was a good time.
Again, didn't eat anything. Had the Hopshire cider. I hit the spot.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did you try the Blitz?
No, never did. Probably should go over and try it.
Yep. Yeah, it was a good time. I went fishing for the first time.
Did you?
Yeah, didn't catch it.
You wet a line?
I did. They haven't stocked yet, so
no.
There's no. And I sat there, and I mean, there was some bugs come, small midges or whatever, coming off the water. You could see them, but if there's stock fish in there, the water's boiling.
Right.
So there was definitely nothing there. Water was a little high. Well, a lot high.
We did get snow on Saturday, so.
But it was nice to get out and stretch the legs. And
it's just nice now. I don't care if you're fishing or just going for a walk or doing something outside.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting outside. It really makes you realize how fucked up and depressed you get over the winter.
Yeah.
I don't feel it when I'm in it, but then that first nice day when you walk outside, cruise down the road with the fucking window open.
Yep.
And you're like, wow.
Fucking Saturday's supposed to be 75.
Yeah. I'm going to be down in Foxborough.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
For soccer?
Of course. But it's been
You're a busy guy.
Yeah. I got nothing tomorrow. but I gotta spread some dirt. I ordered truck parts. Truck is torn apart. Whole new front end going into that fucking thing now. Waiting on one wheel bearing to show up. Waiting on my brakes. I ordered my brakes first. I knew they were bad. So I ordered them. Well, apparently the fucking warehouse that Rock Auto wanted to ship them from is the one in fucking Panama, I think. I don't fucking know. But I didn't realize it until, like, I got the confirmation. And it's fucking expensive as fuck to ship. Like, I got a deal on the rotors, but it was $56 to ship them.
Can't blame the tariffs on that.
It's $159 fucking for the pads and rotors.
Yep.
$159 on sale. But we'll whack you with a fucking
for both sides?
For the whole front.
Jesus.
Super cheap. But then get ass fucked for $56 for shipping.
Yeah.
So that was cool. I was like, well, god damn it. But I forgot I had 500 pounds of fucking dirt in the back of my truck. So.
Would you take the cap off?
No.
No?
It's just all in bags.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorry, I'm trying to get us on the old fucking stories. Got some new gear. So while we're at the Fly Fishing Film Fest, we got chatting about new stuff. And mentioning, like, Heath just bought the brand new fish pond chest pack.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I really need to order the new Sims one. So I went on to Trident's website, because then I remembered that I had money still to Trident. So I was like, now we're just playing with house money, so let's fucking go do this. They didn't have it on their website. I haven't gone back to see if they've got it on there yet. But they did not have anything new on their fucking website. So.
And then you realize you only had a certain amount of time to spend.
Then I realized I was running out of time to spend my monies. So then I was like, all right. Well, I guess I better do this. Yeah, it's not on their website.
How the fuck did you find it that fast?
What?
Like, I'm searching for the same thing.
Like this?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a psychopath when it comes to fucking finding stuff.
I fucking get stuff. Gets to the fuck.
So, I don't know why Trident doesn't have their goddamn shit updated. But I didn't buy it from them. So, I had to spend money. So I bought the Sims boat bag. Which it just showed up today. Which I kind of forgot I had ordered. And then I was like, oh fuck, wait a minute. Where's my fucking bag? And so it's the Sims stash bag. And I guess it's not like completely waterproof, but mostly waterproof outside. I don't know.
It looks like the only thing that wouldn't be waterproof is the zipper.
Yeah. Which I'm not like super. I don't really care that much. Mm-hmm. Especially when you look at the Sim stash bag is $130 and the Orvis boat bag is $350.
Yeah.
And so I figured I might as well order it. And then I had some money left over, so I bought a waiter bag. And then I bought Tippet. And then I get a text message, hey, putting in an order. Do you need any tippet? And I was like, God fucking damn it. Yeah, sure. So.
Oh, from Aaron.
Yeah.
Did you order a line?
Yeah. I told him to.
Yeah.
I don't know if he did or not. He hasn't told me anything.
I ordered mine too. From him.
So yeah, I got that thing already loaded up. Took about 3 minutes.
Yep. What did you get for a waiter bag? The taco?
Yeah, just the regular Sims taco. That's all you need.
I love my waiter bag that I got from them that I won 2 years ago at the from the door prize. It's got you could store the waiters in it, and then also it has the mat rolls out so you can step on it too.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like the taco. You just fucking unzip it all the way, and then you can stand on it.
Mm-hmm.
And the other nice part of it is, like, once the waiters are in there and they're, like, dried out enough, it's got enough vent holes that you can dump sand and shit out.
Yep.
So. George has had it, and I just steal it for every trip I go on, so
Yeah.
I figured I might as well buy my own.
Yeah, he bought that when we were down at the Farmington, I think. Did he buy that from Upcountry?
Yeah, I think he did.
So I unlocked a new skill in fly tying.
What's that?
Whip finishing with my fingers.
Yeah?
Finally figured it out. And I'll never go back to using the tool now. Because it's, I mean, as trivial as it sounds as like picking up the tool and doing it, it's just, I mean, it's kind of like a half hitch, but you just, instead of, you just kind of, you make it and then it's weird, but I tried it and then I was like, oh, it clicked.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that's fucking easy. Done. So it's nice for when you have to, like if you're doing excessively chubbies, like when you pull back the foam to whip finish around the eye, you can do it one-handed and not have to hold the tool, hold the bobbin. So I was happy about that. Last night when I was tying, I was texting back and forth with you, and I texted you that I was getting some chubbies for you or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, when I originally texted that, I texted it to Mandy.
Whoops.
And she was with Abel in the car.
Oh, good.
And she wrote back, careful, exclamation point. I was like, sorry, that was meant for Garrett.
Yeah. Even worse. That wasn't actually meant for you.
I was like, well, I forget what I said, but I was like, I've got some chubbies for you or something like that. And she was like, careful. And then she got home and she was like, I thought you were trying to jazz me up or something. I was like, no, it's texting with Garrett.
Well, did it work?
Yeah. It was meant for Garrett. It was funny.
Oh, and so that fucking that boat bag came from Sims themselves. Like it.
Oh, they drop shipped it?
Yeah, it was drop shipped. I'm like, oh, well, so when you drop ship stuff, it actually can get to people, but when you fucking actually have to ship it yourselves and order off your own fucking website, it takes all fucking goddamn year to get.
It took me almost a month to get my sling pack. I did look, and when I bought that, I did look at Trident first, and they didn't have it.
Does Trident need a new like web guy or something?
When I was talking to the Sims rep about them, he was like, he said 95% of their business is e-commerce.
Yeah, well then you'd think your fucking website would be up to date,
right? Especially where they have videos of the Sims rep, like showing people how they do the, like showing people all about the bags and the chest pack and the
I don't know. Maybe I just, and so this ties into a little bit of my issues with Parks and Rec. Yeah, so the stash bag, which was last season's style, is $130. The Dry Creek boat bag large 25 liter is $350.
Okay.
I'm good with this one.
You're happy with that one?
The small one is $295. $299.95, sorry. Like, what are my options here that I don't have? It's a waterproof zipper, and it looks like it's a molded top. Maybe? Like, you could, like, set stuff on top of it so it doesn't, like, get thrown all the way the fuck around.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit... So it's got divided big top pocket. Yeah. It's got like sacrificial foam in the top.
Oh, yeah, for flies and stuff.
Yeah. Which that's what the boat's for. So. So for a $200 difference, I'll take pocketing $200 for my answer, Alex.
That's
Thank
your
you.
chest back.
Yeah. Seriously. If it only worked that easy, right?
Right.
What the fuck was I talking about? Where was I
Something
going?
about Parks and Rec.
Yeah, so Parks and Rec. I think I just expect people to, I don't know, do their jobs. It's weird.
Crazy.
Like, you'd think if you had someone that their position is field coordinator, that they'd maybe be able to coordinate fields. Or at least be able to assist with it. And it's like, no. Like, I'm still mad. I'm not as mad as I was, and I walked into that meeting kind of like a golden retriever. Like, I might have forgotten how much of a dickhead I was. A little revisionist history. Or just like, it didn't mean that much to me. Like, I got my piece out by calling them out for being fucking incompetent. So I showed up, and he's like, well, it's just, I want to get talking because, came off kind of hostile, and, like, the director was very, like, kind of, I guess, semi-trying to protect his guys. I don't know. And I was like, yeah, it might have been hostile, but it also wasn't wrong. So we can handle that however you'd like. I was like, and then we got talking about more stuff, and I was just like, we got good productive work out of it. But then I'm fucking cruising fucking Facebook the other night, and I see a post from there's in New York. There's always been a Sunday morning soccer crew. They would just go to a field, play. Like, it's like 8:30 to 11. Just pick up soccer. Bring a fucking white shirt and a dark shirt. Come hang out and play. Cool. So it's actually grown. So, like, when I was a kid, I remember getting fucking kicked in the face by a ball, like being on the sideline at like 4 or 5 years old. Like, I remember this literally, like, my earliest memories with my father are going to the soccer field to watch him play pickup soccer. And so I'm in this group for the pickup soccer, and the guy that is like the admin for the group sends out a message like, hey, so we can't start until June. Parks and Rec says we don't have a field. And I was like, really? Well, so I sent the dude a DM. I was like, hey, here is my soccer schedule for the soccer club. This is all of our home games. We practice during the week. We do not have any practices on the weekends.
Yeah.
I was like, kind of looks to me like Sunday mornings are pretty fucking wide open. I said, go use the 11v11 field that we're using. And he's like, oh, thanks. He's like, and then he says to me in his message back, he's like, I'll give Andy a shout and let him know that we talked. And then I'm like, oh, fuck. Now I'm like circumventing the whole Parks and Rec department.
Yeah.
But now this guy's going to go and be like, oh, the soccer club told us we're good to go. And so then I had to rush and email the Parks and Rec guy to get ahead of the other guy.
Yeah.
So I don't look like a complete dickhead.
Yeah.
but I kind of am a complete dickhead. But I'm like, and he's like, oh yeah, I didn't want him to interfere with your stuff. I'm like, dude, we fill out a schedule for a fucking reason. Like, do you not have the granularity in your schedule to look and just go, yeah, you don't have anything on Sundays. There's no reason these. I was like, we're all playing soccer. Just because we're York Soccer Club and this is like old dudes and fucking visa dudes wanting to play soccer. Like, what the fuck,
Was
man?
it like J1 visa guys?
Yeah.
Play?
Like all the Jamaicans and shit.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So,
That's
and
pretty
like
cool.
all the landscapers and all those dudes show up on Sunday mornings and play soccer. It's fucking wild. Like, it used to just be like all the fucking old whites in town.
Yeah.
Like my old man. Clint Forrest.
Probably Wally.
Yeah. Wally Caldwell.
Yeah. I saw him today.
But yeah. So then I had to kind of play a little quick fucking. But then the dude puts out like on the fucking. And I'd never posted in that group ever. I just literally I had stumbled across it. And I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool group. Like, I'll have to keep that in mind if I want to get back out and play again. And I was like, I'd never posted in there. And then the dude, like, put up this, like, huge long post about, like, how I reached out to him. And, like, listed out everything I did. And he's like, that means so much. And I was like, see, now I have the public on my side for when I attack Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
I was like, this is how you do PR.
Speaking of soccer, I saw Eric Macy today. Did you know him and Kyle Schaefer were roommates at college?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I briefly remember saying Kyle
Schaefer said something about it. Yeah.
He's like, you gonna go down and fish in the Bahamas? I was like, maybe someday when I'm an old pretentious white dude.
Yeah.
Although it's not really like that's not his. I mean, a lot of those guys go there, but he caters to anyone.
Yeah.
That's not who Kyle is. And
It's more of when I can afford it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'd love to do more trips.
Well, I know I haven't said anything about it on the pod, but like with this weight loss surgery, if I lose 100 pounds, like Mandy and I were talking, we're going to Montana next summer. Like, that's happening. And I was like, if I lose 100 pounds from this surgery, I'm going on another fly fish, like the Montana thing. It may be Montana, but
Yeah.
that's a separate trip. Like, that's going to be a boys' trip.
Want to see what I've been looking at?
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. That's so sick.
Yeah, Yellowfin 26 hybrid.
And it matches.
It's
I
my
mean,
it's my
right.
color. I know. Fucking twin 225s on the back
I saw a picture.
with an upper, like it's got one of the step through. Oh shit, where'd that go? It's hard to see in this picture. Well, not really, but
I saw.
there you go. Yeah, so it's got like the upper station. You stand on top of the console.
Oh, yeah. Those are sick.
That's what I want. So bad. But I mean, look at the back seat.
It's got a huge name written all over it.
And then you can stand on all of that to fish. Like these boats and there's a company what's the company's name? Ah, fuck. Oh, Barker Boat Works.
Yeah.
If you're in the market for a center console, look up the Barker 26 Open. Holy fuck, is that a beautiful boat. It's got 75 gallons of live wells
Jesus.
in a 25-foot boat.
When's the last time you used a live well?
Not that often, but I don't care. So they have they have one on their website that has black metal work that I really wish I could blow this picture up way better, but I mean, look at that fucking boat.
Oh, that's dope.
So beautiful. But their work looks so clean. That's a super nice boat. Plus, they come with a Seakeeper. But they also come with a Seakeeper price tag. So,
yeah. Every time I see a post from Hell's Bay on Instagram, I always go down a rabbit hole of looking at all their boats on Instagram, and it's like, talk about chubby.
yeah. But that's where, like, I really like this boat, where it would be, you can get super skinny. Like, if you read the specs on this thing, where is it? Standard features. Draft is 14 inches on a 25-foot boat.
Well, you know how iPhones like show you like photo memories sometimes? This one popped up the other day. Right after you finished it. That's such a fucking sick picture.
I was going back over building the boat with a guy I work with today. And he's like, "Man, you want to do another one?" I was like, yes, but I don't have the time to do that anymore. Like, I'd love to build. Like, if I could just build boats. Like, I think that's my answer of, like, what do you want to do in life? Build dope boats. And just, but be on the water. Like, that's where New England would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Where, like, you could build a boat from fucking December to February. Sell it. Build another one.
Fish all summer.
Fish all summer. You probably have to do two or three boats.
I just get them in different stages, like start them and...
Yeah, but then I'd be like 4 years on a boat.
That's true. Some of these lobster boats, like these guys that build like the 42-foot fucking Calvin Beals and shit.
Well, it's like the guy down in Australia. If you follow the captain on YouTube, which is one of my favorite channels to watch, there's a guy back. It was one of me and Evan's favorite fucking videos. But the guy is talking, and he's like, I don't even know how long it takes me to build a boat. He goes, they tell me it's anywhere between 17 and 27 months. I don't know. I don't keep track. He's like, we work on the boat. We run into issues. We work on a different boat. I get back to that boat when that issue's fixed, and we get them out when we get them out.
Yeah.
And he's like, and if you come in here and ask me how much it's going to cost, don't. He's like, you either come to me to build your boat and you just accept the price, or don't.
Yeah. So Leah posted that thing on Instagram yesterday.
Oh, yeah. What was the one thing you'd steal from someone's house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was the bucket in the fridge or the freezer that the ice goes into after it makes it.
Yeah.
So you just have a bunch of loose ice cubes. And then the thing that the spindles that the toilet paper go on.
I like that one.
But what would so let's take that and mold it into something fly fishing. Like what, like if you were gonna minorly inconvenience a fly fisherman, what would you steal from them?
What would I take from a fly fisherman?
Yeah, to minorly inconvenience them.
I would cut off the second reel seat locking nut. So your reel is just constantly backing off.
Yeah. Mine was like hemos. Hemos or nippers is what I thought of.
Yeah, but I could get by.
You could get by, but it's an inconvenience. Like it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but I have like 6 pairs of nippers.
Well, I'd steal all the nippers.
Yeah. Nah, I would.
I'm basing it off of people that have 1 pair of nippers or 2 pairs of nippers. Or like I have fucking 25 pairs of fucking hemos now.
If you want to just talk about like fucking with someone, pull their studs out of their boots.
Yep.
It'd be devastating. You would eat shit so fast and it would hurt so bad. Or like just take the wading belt. See, that's where I was looking at. Like what I said in that thing was like I would go through and close all the doors and pull all the door pins.
Yeah.
So you don't think anything's wrong. And then the first door you open, it fucking falls
off.
The other thing I said, which was really mean, was I'd go to every toilet and sink and shut the water off and then unscrew the valve handle and take the valve handle. She was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, she's like, you literally came up with that in like literally 10 seconds. I was like, yeah, that would really piss me off. I was like, I mean, you could just say like, go take all the breakers.
Yeah.
But even better would be like, go take all the screws that hold the breaker with the wire to the breakers.
Or in a vehicle, pull the fuse for the radio.
Yeah. Do you ever get in and drive without anything on?
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
Me too.
And then I get irritated. Like sometimes, like, you ever notice when you like are connected on like Bluetooth? Like you get in your truck, turn your truck on, you're driving down the road, nothing's playing. You open an app and close the app, and then all of a sudden music starts playing. You're like, well, why the fuck did you start now?
Sometimes I'll like I'll shut my radio off and won't even be paying attention, and then I'll just drive. Like if I'm at a drive-through or something, like if I stop and get a coffee, I'll shut the radio off, and then I drive for the rest of the day without the fucking radio and not even realize it. When I would drive to work from Sanford,
Yeah.
I'd leave and then I'd get to work and I'd be like, how the fuck did I get here?
I didn't fucking hear anything.
Yeah. Like I didn't even I hope everybody's okay.
Yeah. I think I did good.
Have we recorded since the boat incident at the shop?
No. You haven't talked about it, at least.
All right. So it was last Monday or Tuesday. I'm sitting at the counter like usual, doing shit, and then all of a sudden, this guy named Andrew Wallace, who does the slabs on 236, he's like the traditional boat works is his name, is his business name. Like we've seen him at Blue Mermaid and stuff. He comes busting through the front door. And he's like, "Holy fuck! Holy shit!" And we're like, "What?" And he walks into Mike's office. He's like, "You got to come see this." So he's hauling this fucking old wreck of a boat. Like
It was him?
Yeah. He's hauling it down 236. He got it from, his name's Ed Sapanic. He lives up on 91 somewhere. And he got this boat from him because like some of the hardware in it is still good. So that's like he was going to salvage that out of it. Or
Oh, is that the guy that's at the top of the hill with the boats?
I think so. Yeah. So he picked this. The trailer hasn't been registered since 2008.
Oh, that's good.
No, the fucking boat's not even strapped down. No safety chains on the trailer. So he's driving down 236, hits a bump in front of Dollar General, and it broke the fucking tongue hitch on the trailer. Like it comes off and passes him. He's going northbound on 236. The boat passes him in the southbound lane, like in the next lane, and veers off, comes through our split rail fence, fucking destroys that, hits our sign, bounces off of our sign, fucking takes out a chicken coop, and then fucking goes into our storage container out front. If it hadn't hit the chicken coop, it would have fucking come right through the front of the building. Like, it hit the chicken coop and fucking went that way. Like, it would have fucking...
That would have been so sweet.
Barreled right through the front of the building.
That would have been so cool.
And...
That would have been such a better story.
So, fucking trailer... I mean, the tires are dry rotted as fuck. And then he was like... So we get it off the lawn, and he's like, all right, I'll just haul it down to my shop, which isn't that far from our shop. But
Yeah.
Mike was like, are you fucking nuts? Just take, like, you're just going to dismantle it. Take it apart out back. Like, just be done with it.
Yeah.
So that's what he ended up doing.
Well, and like, what's his plan with the boat?
Well, I guess he wanted the hardware out of it. Whether, I don't know. Like nuts or like handles and shit like that.
Like, you tried to send a fucking boat through a business and just careening down 236 for a fucking...
He's lucky he didn't hit a fucking, like...
For a fucking tie down and a fucking cup holder? Like, are you fucking kidding me?
It was an old wooden boat. Like, I don't know what the fuck. But it looked like the SS Minnow.
Yeah, it was... it was something.
But, like, he could have fucking... Imagine if that hit a car head on.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been good.
Like, that would have been fucking bad.
Yeah. And he probably wouldn't have much to say to the Mr. Policeman.
Yeah.
That says, so, remind me again what the fuck you were thinking?
And out of all those things it hit, like, it couldn't have hit my truck.
I know.
It couldn't have just taken a sharp fucking... All it needed was a little, like, just a bit of a
Just a
left.
little English.
And problem solved.
New truck, Huey.
I mean, I love my truck, but I love new trucks, too.
I love free new trucks. Yeah.
So, yeah. That was the saga of the SS Minnow.
How did you use the forklift or did you use tractor?
Forklift and the tractor. Like, we had to, like, it was hitched first into our fucking storage container up front. Fucking blew a hole right in the side of that. Pushed, knocked like, we had, like, display racks of fence. Like, that's a big fucking jumbled mess now. So Sam's gonna have fun cleaning that out.
Yeah, well.
But, yeah. Just an absolute fucking mayhem. We're up, I bet it did $10,000 worth of damage between hitting our sign and all the electrical, and like it ripped the conduit. Like, we got conduit that comes under the ground up our sign for the lights. It ripped all that off. It fucked up all the framing on the sign. Got it fixed, but the split rail fence, all that shit.
It ain't good.
Nope.
Good busy day in the
Oh
neighborhood.
yeah, it was people. We had a few people come in. Hey, you guys selling boats now? Mm-hmm. Oh, you're fucking hilarious.
Going back to it, actually, if you really were from fucking back in the day.
Yep. We had a guy come in the other day from a yacht yard asking us for Mercury parts. I won't say the name of the yacht yard on air, but he was like, "Do you have? I've got 2.0 or 3.5 Mercs, and I need the hardware for the transom mounts." And we're like, "No, we don't have that stuff."
No, we sell lawnmowers.
And he was like,
lawnmower accessories.
Just they've got this known problem with the Mercury, and I was like, "We used to be a Mercury dealer, but we stopped at 99." He goes, oh, well, we're a Mercury dealer too. I'm like,
Then why are you here?
it's like, fucking call Mercury. That way.
Call
Like-
Hamilton.
Like, the guy just couldn't get it through his fucking head,
Call Dover.
right?
I mean, old school 3.5 Merc Cruiser inboards, probably. IOs.
No, this is little outboards.
Oh.
Like, little 2.9, 2.2, 3.5,
Oh,
whatever.
the 3.5.
Yeah.
Oh. What, the fucking screws that hold them on the transom?
Apparently, there's an issue where that mounts to the motor itself. The bolts break, and then you have to drill it out, and there's a kit, and da-da-da-da-da. I'm like,
Dude, it's a 3.5 horse fucking Merc.
I was like,
Just
figure it
throw
out.
it away. Buy another one. They're fucking $600. Maybe 800.
I don't,
Like, I'm sorry, but. Or, I don't know. Go to Dover Marine. You need weird shit. Dover Marine's your place. Need a short, spindled fucking wheel bearing? Dover Marine apparently has them on the shelf. Who fucking knew?
But yeah. Wind fishing.
I got my rod rack installed. And then I tore my truck apart, so hopefully that thing goes back together.
I gotta get that rod tube to Ian at some point.
Heath texted me because he came over and grabbed his boat. He bought a new boat,
Yep.
so he was coming to get his boat to have. I think he said he had a crack in his gel coat somewhere, so he's gonna have Port Harbor fix it before they sell it, or he sells it, or whatever. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I was going to grab a Sawzall to cut up a piece of strapping, and then I opened the door to your shop and just looked and said, nah, never mind.
Is he putting his new boat on a slip?
He got a spot up at, I think he's at Great Bay.
Nice.
Yeah. Which, that's a fucking run from there, but whatever.
Not when you got 500 ponies on the back,
Pick me up at fucking Fort Foster.
right? Yeah, pick me up at Pepperell.
Yeah.
I don't want to go for that ride.
Yeah. Pull in, I'll grab some beers at the fucking Pepperell fucking market.
Do they fix the bridge at Trape? I wonder if that, because that,
No, there's
because I knew that in the
There's
fall
still-
they'd closed it.
they're
So
still
you couldn't
working
even go
on
under
it.
it.
No, you can go under
It's
it
open now.
But I think they're still working on the actual bridge itself.
Yep.
They're just done dropping shit into the river, apparently.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Oh, Dylan posted, he's like, oh, fucking trips are opening up in May. And I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, it's not far away, man. I got to get stuff for those flyberries.
There's a giant piece of foam right here.
I was going to order the C-Deck stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Just
that's right.
A
Yeah.
couple pieces of that. And then a guy I work with has a laser engraver. So I was going to have him take a couple pieces of stainless
Yeah.
and just engrave like flyberry or whatever on that.
Fuck yeah. I'm looking forward to it. It should be a good year.
Hopefully. Going up to Rangeley Memorial Day weekend. My in-laws bought a camper.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah. They picked it up. Actually, I was able to get them a spot at the campground Memorial Day.
Oh, really?
They had one left, yeah.
Nice.
So they're going to come up with us. And then, I mean, I can, whenever they're not using it, I'm going to be able to use it. So Mandy and I may plan a couple trips. I was thinking about Big Eddie.
That'd be a cool little trip. Yeah.
See what happens. Or we could just go back to Cup Septic. Like, I like it up there.
I love that area.
Yeah, me too.
Although I would like to try, like, there's a lot more of Maine.
Yeah.
I know we talked about this last year and neither of us did it. We went right back to the same fucking spots we always fish.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Spring is looking very fucking busy. Fall is more busier. Both children now want to play Seacoast. So
a young one wants to get on Seacoast too now.
Yeah. I asked. I had to. I'm like, I can't just tell you no if you ask me later. So I asked her. I was like, do you want to try out? She was like, yeah. Okay. Fuck it. Whatever. So. Yeah. We'll see what that looks like. It's either going to do one of two things for me. Either they're both going to fall in love with it, which Liv is pretty close. She loves her team and her teammates. Like, they've got a really good group of girls.
Yeah.
The problem is we need to get like 2 more girls from York to come down to Seacoast. And then we can just forget York happened. And then they can just play for Seacoast. And then I can step down from the board membership of... I'm all good with being vice president. Or they're both just going to like play it. And we're going to stay with this 4 fucking teams year fucking round. So, either way, I don't have any time or any money. So, whatever.
We still going to do our weekly fishing night this year?
Yeah, actually, Thursdays are wide open.
Perfect.
I almost got suckered back into... I had the site vice president being like, hey, why are you not playing Thursday night golf league? I looked him dead in the eyes and I go, Thursday night fishing league. He goes, fuck's that? I was like, where I get drunk and take my buddies fishing? And he was like, huh. I was like, yeah. He's like, I mean, I understand. I was like, yeah, I thought so. I was like,
perfect.
Now we can even just do cocktail nights. We can go up, sit in wells.
Right.
Just sit on the boat, throw a line out, call it fishing.
Right.
Drive around, drop you off on the fucking sandbar. All right, here we get after it, bud. I'll be over on George's boat. Let me know if you need me to come get you in the dinghy.
Yeah, we're going to have, like, options.
Wells is so far away.
I know. It's just something about, like, it's right there.
It's right here.
Your dad's going to be like, what the fuck? Sorry, man.
Yeah. There's a harbor right here.
Whatever.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out. As long as we go
It's
fishing.
a good spot up there. I
It
mean,
is, yeah. I'm happy for him.
And if he uses the boat how he should, which would be like bigger trips, like go offshore, go find the fucking big schools of stripers cruising, go to the shoals, go out to Jeffries. Like, that's what that boat is for. Go tuna fishing.
Yeah. Go have fun. And he's got the time.
Go to Portland.
Right?
Fuck it. Go up to the old port.
Go have lunch.
Yeah. Kennybunk is a fucking disaster, but whatever. Still say you did it.
Yep. I still think I'm going fly or die again this year. I mean, definitely am freshwater. Like,
yeah. I know. Well, it's like this entire rod rack over my head. Well, not anymore because I threw away some rods. But like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rods up there have not been fished in 6 years.
I literally had all of my spinning gear in the back of my truck. I was going to throw it in the dumpster at work. And Mandy was like, no, because Abel will use it. And I was like, all right, then I'll put it back in the storage unit. And there it sits.
I don't know. The girls have been on me for 2 years to teach them how to fly fish, and I really probably should. That'd be a good thing to do.
Yeah. Because then maybe they won't play soccer and they'll just want to go fly fishing.
No. Because I hate to tell you, but there's a chance soccer pays for something later in life. There's not many D1 fly fishing teams.
Nope. But there is. So here's what we need to do. They need to get good at soccer, play at like Montana State.
Well, so it actually crossed my mind the other day when a video came across of them unveiling the whole new sports complex at CU.
Oh, yeah.
Because of all the money that has been injected, and it was the women's soccer team walking.
Oh, yeah, from all the fucking...
From Dion.
Yeah.
So, like, they were walking through, like, their new fucking weight room, their new locker room, their new nutrition room, their recovery rooms, and I was like...
Colorado's fun, too.
Yeah. Colorado, Wyoming.
Yeah.
Go where fucking Josh Allen went. Wyoming.
Yep.
Yeah, Montana, Boise State. Whatever.
Yeah. I'll call.
Yeah, I'm not pushing you to succeed in life for any other reason other than I want you to go someplace cool for college. And you know what? Vermont's pretty dope, too.
Right.
They're D1. UNH, it's kind of close to home. Maine, nah.
Maybe like you mean Farmington, so we're close to Rangeley.
Yeah. Yeah, if anything, if all else fails, I don't know, they got a pretty good RN program. My luck.
I went to visit the kid at college. I saw her for 10 minutes, then I went and fished Missouri.
Yeah. Sorry. Or Arkansas actually has a pretty good fucking
Yep.
soccer team, and soccer's in the fall. Just saying.
Right.
It would be terrible to have to buy a fucking place down in Arkansas for during duck hunting season.
Right. And they got good fly fishing down there too, smallmouth and even trout too.
I mean, I'm thinking get a duck hole and then trade time with someone out west for.
Yeah, get a lease or buy a place and then just.
I was going with fuck, I just blanked on his name. Ties at Eldridge. Tom Cagnon.
Yeah.
Be like, hey.
Oh yeah.
You want to come down to Arkansas? I'll come up to Montana, and we call it even.
Right. Although he says the waterfowl and bird hunting, and like he went for the fly fishing, but the birds keep him there. That's what he says.
I don't doubt it. I mean, when I was in Idaho, it was fucking insane.
Yeah.
But you're also talking about someone that grew up in the same spot we did. And any bird hunting outside of New England
is better.
Is amazing.
Yeah.
So. Not going to be able to record next week unless we do one while I'm driving.
Where you headed?
Be more.
Oh, that's right.
Going down to the Seeps.
Fuck, I don't know what I'm going to do next week. Mandy's going to be gone all week. You're going to be gone. I'm going to be left to my own devices.
Well, if you're bored, you can come over and hang out with the dogs. We're having someone stay at the house, but
I guess I could probably go just fish and tie.
you should just go fish.
Sunday, I think Sunday I'm going to take a ride up to Wyndham.
Saturday's going to be nice. Saturday's going to be really nice. Let me know if you go Sunday. It's kind of Eastery.
Yeah, I figured, like, I don't have any. I mean, there's places I could go for Easter, but I'm kind of.
Could also go fishing.
Yeah, exactly. And hopefully everybody else will be doing Eastery things.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Maybe the bunny will fucking leave you a present up there.
Right? Be nice. I've never caught a fish there.
You've never caught a fish there?
I've only fished there a handful of times.
And probably half of those are opening days with me and my father.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of retards.
And a couple times extremely hungover.
It's a good...
It's, I mean, it's like, it is what it is. It's something. The other thing I need to be careful of is, like, I need to be more positive this year about fishing.
I'm telling you, 90% of fish catching is in your confidence.
I need to be, that's like that, like we talk about fishing goals. Like, that's my goal for this year is to be.
How I have ended up being the positive person in all of this is remarkable. I don't know where it came from. I don't know how it came about. I don't even know what made me think positively.
Yeah, but when I'm on the boat, I'm like, motherfucker, you fucking suck. You're like, you got to be positive.
Just got chill, dog.
Like, shut the fuck up, Garrett.
Yeah, easy to be positive when you just hooked 6 fucking fish, you dickhead.
Yeah, because I was being positive.
I mean, I feel bad saying it, but I also don't at all.
Right? No, it's right. I mean, you're. Yeah. So that's like my main goal. Is to be positive. And to be positive. I may not be I shouldn't say golden retriever. No, I will say golden retriever with your dad. I may not be golden retriever happy like your dad.
But he also isn't positive, and he's too focused on what he's fucking doing wrong to actually just like...
Ow, fuck.
He's too focused on technique and what he's doing to just like find his own casting. Do you know what I mean? He's too analytical with his fishing.
Too engineer-y. Right?
Yeah.
But that's all I got for tonight. Be positive.
Be positive.
Catch fish.
Be positive. Hook into fish. Just crush it, dude.
Shut the fuck up.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's kind of rude.
I'm just joking. All right, folks. Thanks for listening along. We do love you.
We do.
See you in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it'll be 2 weeks. Maybe by that time I might fish I did clear out mid-May,
Nice.
so I might be taking some time off there. At least the weekend is clear. But Thursday and Friday might also be, I don't know, maybe a work from home day. Who knows? I really want to get up north to test, because the other day T-Mobile is partnering with Starlink. I know. Woo, Starlink's so bad. Fucking
Elon. You'll be like Elon.
You'd be like Elon. Oh, I'm sorry. He's just provided faster internet to everyone in the world, faster than any of the companies that we pay fucking $200 a goddamn month. Shut the fuck up, people. But I digress. I was driving in York the other day, and my phone clicked over and was like, "You're now on satellite, the Starlink, so you can send text messages, but you can't receive or make calls." I was like, "Whoa, this is sweet." And then I got cell phone service back before I could like enjoy it. So my only answer is go north.
Right.
It's for science, babe.
Right. It's for Elon.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon. Enjoy your Easter. Go fishing. Send us